Hi YouTube family, Paul here at Paul Phillips Fix. This is a pretty basic video, but it's something that could happen on a car that can kind of get you nutty. I had this happen on a old Chevy Blazer years ago. Once in a while I would get sporadic rough engine running, and it would almost stall out at idle on occasion. It was the idler pulley. On this car, occasionally I've gotten a little bit of a rough idle and erratic RPM. The other day I heard a noise and I started checking all my accessory pulleys. I bought a pair of mechanic stethoscopes. They have a thin metal rod on them. You can put them on the accessory and hear the pulley noise. I'm going to try to do it here with a pry tool, or you can use a long screwdriver. I'm hoping the camera will pick that noise up so you can hear the difference. I'm going to put it on the power steering pump to let you hear that against the camera, and then the accessory, the idler pulley, to see if you can hear the difference. Let me know if it comes through here. Now we're on the power steering pump. Now I'm going to the accessory pulley. If you can hear the accessory pulley, but that's giving a rougher sound, especially with the stethoscope. This is a very easy repair, but it's a great way to find out which pulley is giving you an issue. To do this, you're going to need a 3/8 drive ratchet or one of those belt removal tools. This just has a square access point on a tensioning pulley. If I can find it in here, I should have brought a light with me. There it is. I might have to get that water bottle out of there, that coolant bottle. Yeah, we're in it. Bit of a tight squeeze. You're gonna have to fit a 3/8 drive, square drive in there, and then pull it towards the front of the car to loosen that accessory pulley. I believe that's the direction I gotta go. Yeah, I may have to pull that bottle out of there. I'm gonna wind up slipping off of this, guys. Let me just get that coolant bottle out of the way. It'll give me more room. All right, to get that out, you just remove those two pressed out 10mm fasteners. It'll give me room to get to that accessory tensioner there. That slipped right off. I didn't have it in all the way because this is soft. It's made out of aluminum. There we go. Just pull that towards the front of the car. I'm going to actually leave that on there and grab another socket, another ratchet to loosen that tensioner pulley. All right, to get this pulley off, it's a 15mm socket. I just had it. I don't know what I did with it. I'm old and senile, guys. I had two senior moments 2 days in a row. I had to bring Wendy to the doctor's yesterday. Oh, that's tight. And I was supposed to pick her up at 1:30, but I left at 1:30. I drove like a maniac, but I got there on time. Now what you can do is you could just order the bearing for this if you got a press and want to fool around and press a new bearing into the pulley. On your new pulley, it looks like the thicker side of the pulley, there's a little difference in the size of the lip. The thicker lip goes towards the block. Okay. It's a good time to change your accessory belt if you haven't done so in quite a while. This is not an old belt on here, so I'm not going to change the belt today. This is a newer belt. Should have brought my power ratchet. Could have been lazy and let that do all the work. I like to take shortcuts when I can. This is pretty much a mindless operation, but I figured I'd film it. People said they wanted more details on my videos, so for people who have not done this kind of stuff before, I'm starting to just film the whole process, and hopefully that will be helpful to somebody, because you could save a lot of money, guys, doing your own repairs, even just basic little things like this. Garage will get you. Now, there's two like washers on here, one in the back. You see the difference in the edge on that pulley? It's got actually that lip's thinner towards the block. It is higher though on this one. The replacement pulley's a little different. The replacement pulley does not have a higher shoulder. It's got a little bit of a thicker shoulder on it. But it seems to line up with the thicker part to the block. So I'm going to go this way. If I hold it right there, back to back flush, it seems to be the way my lines line up. I'm going to put it on that way. Now the bearing on this one was a 6203. I don't know if this bearing is the same on this pulley. China. Huh. This is original equipment and it's from China. It's a 6203, 6203 2RS. Same size bearing. If I didn't want to fix this right away, I just could have ordered the bearing, and that would have been a cheaper route to do it. This one goes to the back, the one with the tit on it. That fits on the inside of the bearing. Just snug that up a little bit on there. When I had this happen on my Chevy, it was driving me nuts because it would come and go. That's that rough idle and almost stalling on occasion. And then one day the idler pulley just seized up on me. The cage and the bearing must have broke or something. But when I checked my pulleys, I didn't hear any difference on them. So, good idea to get that stethoscope, because it'll pick up slight variance in the sound of the pulleys, and then you can find your problem. All right, guys, the reverse, the installation is just the reverse. If you're changing your accessory belt, make sure you take note which way it runs before you remove it, so you don't get confused. I know this was a simple video, but hopefully it's useful information to somebody. I thank you guys for watching, and thanks to all my subscribers. I just broke 200 subscribers this week, so we're growing little by little. If you guys would like and share this and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Trying to make my channel grow, and I really just want to help people. All right, take care, guys, and take good care of your cars. They'll take good care of you. See you again. Bye bye.